I had so much resistance to this topic when I was pregnant with our first baby that I never thought I'd be doing a video about it and sharing it publicly. When I was pregnant, my midwife told me to do perineal massage. And I tried it once or twice and I was like, this is weird, it's not for me, and I just kind of put it aside. And I have to say that with our birth of our first baby, it was a great birth. It was a natural vaginal birth in the water. And I did have tearing and I needed to get some stitching afterwards to help with the repair of that tearing. The second time around when we were pregnant with our baby Oliver, again I heard do perineal massage and I thought, what the heck, I'm just going to do it. And so from about 35 weeks, pretty much every day at night time, I would do perineal massage. And it made such a difference, I believe, with our birth. I had no tearing as our second baby Oliver was born. Not even the old scars opened up. And I was just like, yes! I was so happy that I had done my perineal massage. And Oliver even was born like Superman, one arm up with his head at the same time. He still thinks he's Superman. And some things just don't change. But it was just so amazing to actually have that experience of birthing, having dedicated myself to the perineal massage and experienced the real benefits of it. So perineal massage really helps to add elasticity and suppleness to the perineal tissues, the tissues that your baby's head will pass by on the way down and out through your birth path. And midwives can tell just by looking at your perineal tissues if you've done perineal massage or not. So a little word of warning, there will be no lying to your midwife. She will know if you've done your perineal massage or not. So when we do perineal massage, I'm going to give you a little structure and way to get started now, and really then it's just about following what feels right and working with your body. It's a great way to get in touch with the tissues down in your vagina region where your baby's head is going to be passing by, just so you can feel what it feels like to have pressure on that area. For most women, they find it easier to stand and have one foot on a bed or a chair and then obviously one foot on the ground, or you can have your partner do this for you if you'd like to, if you feel comfortable with that. Pop a whole lot of oil on your fingers and make sure your fingernails are short so you're not going to do yourself any damage. Anything like olive oil or cold pressed sesame oil is good. And also coconut oil is fantastic as well. You can get fractionated coconut oil, which means that the oil is always liquid, so it's a little bit easier to use for those of you who are doing this when the temperature is really cold. So when you do the massage, you've got lots of oil on your fingers and you're just massaging the tissues inside your vagina around like this, and you're going around the back, drawing like a smile, right inside there, and you're just massaging very gently to start off with, and then adding more and more pressure as that becomes more comfortable for you. So you're not going past the clitoris, you're just going in a U shape or a beautiful smile, and you know, really relax as you do it as well. Breathe very deeply so you're not doing it with tension. It's really important to practice adding relaxation to those muscles down there, your birth path, your pelvic floor, so that they're nice and relaxed, those perineal tissues, as your baby's head moves down and through. So it's just that simple, and it really is just a matter of getting your head around it and getting started. So any time from approximately 35 weeks is fantastic, because then you will know that if you go into labour, 37 weeks, who really knows when your baby is going to be born, but you can feel confident that you will have had at least a couple of weeks of perineal massage in there, and you'll know that you've done something if your baby does arrive earlier. And then, both of my babies were born at 42 weeks, so it does get a little bit, you get a bit tired of it by the time it gets to about that time. But you don't have to do it every single day. If you've really started the practice from 35 weeks, then you can ease off a bit and go a bit easier on yourself. Nighttime is usually a great time to do it. If you have a shower at nighttime, you usually tend to be more relaxed and unwind from the day with a shower or a bath and some essential oils. And then really enjoy this time of perineal massage, giving this gift to yourself And imagine that you're welcoming your baby as you do this and really preparing for your day of birth, and you'll feel a lot more confident going into birth whenever it happens for you, knowing that you have given this time for yourself to doing this perineal massage.